Welcome back to The Other Woman. Thanks for joining us for part 2 here at Resonance FM. Tonight in session I've got Trash Kit and I can't wait to introduce you to my special guest, but it's freezing, come on in! As always, here at The Other Woman, tea and cake is a priority. Tonight we have banana, date and sultana. I would call them muffins, but they are not. They are buns. I'm going to enjoy one of these now. What I love about The Other Woman and what I love about Resonance, I think, is that no one is looking over my shoulder at what I'm playing. So I can play anything I like. I can play some hardcore dubstep, I can play some hip hop, I can play some indie pop, I can play whatever I like, when I like. And the reason why I'm making such a point about this is because I feel like radio these days is run by the marketing men. It's run by people who say, at precisely noon, people will want to hear a retro 60s track. At 3 o'clock, they will want to hear a 90s rave tune. Stick on some Fatboy Slim. And I just think that radio has changed so much because of that, because of bowing to the marketing men. So The Other Woman is about playing whatever, whenever I like. And I love nothing more than sticking on a banging, hard-ass tune right next to a nice plinky-plonky folk tune, because that's what we're all about. And essentially, it's all fantastic music, and that's the point. As I told you before, special guests are what The Other Woman is all about. I love to get me, another expert into the studio. And this week, along with Trash Kit playing live, I have Justin Spear in the studio, which is very exciting, playing us some of the tunes that are kind of freaking him out right now. Justin, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
It's my pleasure, What are we looking at tonight?
Well, I was going to ask you that exact question.
Really?
Can you give us a taster, possibly, of what we could hear tonight from the Justin Spear record box?
Well, the show's called
The Other Woman.
Which leads me to believe that it's about female-fronted bands and
He's
artists.
Sharp. I only have the best.
I'm going to play some French records and some folk records and records that have women involved but aren't strictly kind of like girl bands. I'm going to do that. Is that alright?
Perfect. Come on in. The band are here. They're sound checking. We are on air. It's very exciting. Trash Kit. Look, there they are. They're deciding what to play and putting deodorant on. Very professional. This is what radio is like, you see. It's all very cash. There's Justin being a DJ.
Good evening.
We have a band in studio who are here in session, Trash Kit, who I've been banging on about for ages, been playing a couple of songs that they kindly emailed over, and they're finally here to play live on The Other Woman here on Resonance 104.4 FM and Skin and Phone.
Goodbye, receptionist, just get sent kiss. Goodbye, I'll skin and phone on my way home. We stick to our convictions, we stick to our restrictions. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you so much for coming in. It's very exciting. So tell me how Trash Kit came about.
Rachel and I were in another band called The Madrigals that's like a folky twee band.
I have befriended you on MySpace. I'm aware of you. Very pretty, very lovely, yes.
And Rose is also in a folky twee band called Ray Rumours that's her own solo thing. She saw The Madrigals play and asked us to sort of join her band, like play for her. And then we started Trash Kit. I think the thing is that we've always been really fascinated by like folk music, and the first kind of music that I ever played was like folk music on the violin and stuff. So, and yeah, that's the first music that Rachel and I played together. So, I don't know, maybe it's not that apparent, but I think there's a lot of folk in Trash Kit.
everything is 20 years ahead. So now we're all listening to now people, in bands are kind of into stuff that came out in the 80s. And when I was in a band, that was 1990, and I was into things 20 years ago, which was the 60s.
Dude.
So what will they be into in 10 years' time?
Well, who knows?
That's the question.
Let's leave that out there. The rhetorical question of the night.
It's just a little theory I like to
We
throw
always
around.
have a rhetorical question of the evening, so that'll be it. Another great show, brilliant session from Trash Kit. They were great. And Justin Spear, who supplied most of the music for tonight. Very good choices. You can listen again to the show. Check the playlist at theotherwomanmusic.co.uk, where you can also listen back to past shows. Or become a Facebook fan. That would make me really happy. You just search for The Other Woman, Resonance 104.4 FM, or look me up, Ruth Barnes. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.